Gordon Miller. Gordon Miller, come on up. Microphone, stool. Woo! How are you?
Great, how are you?
Good. Now, where are you from?
California.
California. And what do you do there?
Actually, I just moved to Washington, D.C.
Okay, now you're confusing us. Oh, we're 2 seconds into the story. Okay, so now you're living in Washington, D.C. And you're vacationing here.
Yeah.
Awesome. Now, what do you do in D.C.?
I work for a company called Ibis Biosciences, and I sell a product called the Plex ID.
Okay, translation? He makes a lot of money.
Not yet.
Not yet, but, you know, he's gonna. So, tell us a little bit about your... I'm touching your shoulder. Oh, do you see that? He wants me to touch his knee.
No, you said you were going to do that, and I just thought I would.
Whoa. A lot. So tell us a little bit about your coming out. Who did you come out to, and a little bit something about it.
I don't remember.
Wait, so how long ago was this? How old are you? 200 years old?
I really don't remember.
So
I can tell you a disastrous story about coming out to something.
That's what we're here for, Gordon. Okay. It's a coming out story.
Well, I mean, if you want to talk about like the mom story, I don't remember.
No. Any story. It could be a colleague, a friend, a co-worker at Plex ID.
Oh, they're just like, they're
Are they totally cool with it?
Yeah.
You're totally open? You're like, I'm gonna make a lot of money someday.
Well, my boss is like this Mr. Conservative Christian.
Okay, is this part of the story?
No, not really.
I want the disaster part of the story.
Oh.
Okay, start telling the disaster.
Okay, so we'll go
disaster.
So think back in your mind to 1999.
The song by Prince or the year?
The year.
Okay.
And this won't be a party like 1999.
Okay. I got it in my head. Do you guys have 1999? Okay.
All right, so I'm in the Society of Jesus, the Jesuits.
Okay, wait a minute. Back up. How did you get there?
I applied.
But it must have been part of your upbringing now, right?
No.
One day you walked out of your house and you're like, I'm going to join the Society for Jesus. Of Jesus, I'm sorry.
Very different.
Okay. So you just joined?
Well, let's put it like this. I had gone through an experience when I worked for a different company with another fundamentalist boss who was not so friendly about me being gay. And I kind of lost my job 2 weeks after working with him. He was the president of the company, so what the heck?
Wow.
Yeah.
So you're like, I'm not going to get fired again. I'm joining with them. I'm going to join the Jesus people.
No. So I had a chance to make a long retreat, 30 days in silence.
Okay.
And after being in sales, are you kidding?
30 days of silence? What's the meaning of that?
It's nuts. So
well, if you remember, silence equals death.
That is 1999.
It is. See, I mean, the mindset.
Okay. So
get to the disaster.
Okay. So I figure out that my boss in the Jesuits is gay.
Oh my God! Like every Republican these days.
No, he's not a Republican. No, but like every priest.
Like every priest.
So I had taken this class in negotiation, and I had been trained that if someone asks you a question that you don't want to really answer right away, and you want to have time to think about it, you just kind of throw it back at them, right?
Yeah.
So what would it mean, right? You know, so I say, you want to buy something, like you want to spend $500,000 on a Plex ID? I say, well, why would I want to do that, right? And so you kind of have this technique. Well, I figured that my boss, the priest, had been through that same experience, right? And so I would say, have the Jesuits been supportive of you as a gay man? And
wow. Wait, you just came out and said that to him?
Well, it was spiritual direction, so I figured I was safe.
What, was he open about his sexuality?
Yeah.
Oh, he was?
He'd been to the gay games, come on.
Oh, okay, all right, okay. So okay.
I'm thinking, okay, he's been to the gay games.
Yep.
Everybody knows, everybody's figured it out, right? Everybody, and 5 of the 6 guys in my novice class are gay. So
Why isn't the headquarters in Provincetown? This is like everyone's gay at this company.
This is the Jesuits.
What is Plex ID?
That's another story.
They sell them at Toys of Eros down the street on Commercial Street. That's what a Plex ID is.
Anyway, and so he kind of goes, he gets upset. And he starts writing me. And
what does that mean, right? What's writing? Because I have in my mind what writing you would be like,
that would be the
wrong writing. That would be the wrong writing.
That would be the Toys of Eros.
Yes, that is. What is writing? What is?
Suddenly I'm getting harassed, so to speak. You know, just you know.
By him or coworkers?
Just more pressure, right?
Wow.
Come on, I've had a lot of tough customers.
Yeah.
You know, you get thrown out of a Nobel laureate's office, and you're like, so what? What are you doing?
You were full of stories. A Nobel laureate's office? Who?
Seymour Benzer at Caltech. You're wasting my time. Okay.
He just threw you. Were you trying to sum up Plex ID from Toys R Us?
They weren't invented yet.
Oh, they weren't. Okay. Yeah. So get back. So disaster.
So anyway, so he starts writing me this, that, and the other, and then just finally he kicked me out, which was the best thing.
Wow. So he kicked you out because you were too much gay competition.
I don't know.
Even though he had gone to the gay games, he should know what competition was like, right?
Well, whatever the reason, it didn't work out, and that's okay.
So wait, he fired you?
Essentially.
And he kicked you out of the society?
Same thing.
You were working at the Society for Jesus?
I was a novice.
You were a novice?
Yeah.
So your employer and your livelihood, you got kicked out? Okay. Well, that's good. I guess. Right? I mean, you seem very happy.
Well, yeah, if you know my partner.
Oh. That's great. Why, is he over there? He's really hot.
No, he's in France, and Frank knows him. Frank will attest for him.
Oh, great. So that was the big disaster. Do you ever have run-ins with people, like on the street for Society for Jesus?
The Society of Jesuits? No, they're the Jesuits, yeah. No, there's plenty of them that are gay. I've been asked out by some of them.
This is a weird society. It's a very odd society. It sounds like the Society for Craigslist.
No.
Okay. Well, I'm glad it worked out for you.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
It works out for that.
So, okay, no other disaster. Do you want to go back and visit the Nobel laureate story, or no? It has nothing.
Well,
to do with
he's a really nasty guy.
He is.
Yeah. The guy that threw me out of his office. Yep. So there's these things called bacteriophages, right? And he.
Oh no!
Someone.
Oh my God!
No. But the great thing is someone realized he would be a jerk and like say, no, I'm not going to give you any of that. But they were able to extract it from the letter that they sent back to them, telling them to fuck off. So they won in the end.
That's awesome. Well, let's give a big round of applause for Gordon.